Hello again, folks. I know you are so excited to see me. Sorry for the delay in recording another video today. But that trial testimony, those trial transcripts, they're dense. You have to scroll through them. There's not like an option to just skip ahead to a certain page. So I finished reading Scott Tadych's trial testimony, and oh my God. The fuck? Seriously. Scott Tadych, we talked earlier about the bullshit that he put out there about, this whole case in his trial testimony. And I finished reading the rest of it. And, in his November 29th statement, he stated that the flames that he saw coming out of the bonfire were 3 feet high. And then at the trial, he stated that they were 10 feet high. That's quite a difference. That's a bonfire burning higher than the Avery's garage. But he does say that he didn't smell anything funny and that Stephen Avery wasn't acting strange. So there's that. Folks, it really it gets to me with Scott Tadych, because had I been the defense attorney, and I'm not telling anybody how to do their job, but just being the smart ass that I am, had I been the defense attorney, I would have asked him to come out from the stand and then demonstrate by walking the height of the flames that he claims he saw. Because I think that would be very telling. A lot of people will say shit like, oh, it was about 10 feet high. And it's like, well, do you know how high 10 feet really is? I don't know how high Stephen Avery is, but if that fucking fire was double his height, we'd be getting in the ballpark. I'm just saying. Now, he further testifies that he was home by 7:45 because he wanted to watch Prison Break at 8. Wait, didn't he just say that he got to Barb Janda's house at 7:45? He teleported again. Somebody lock that man up at MIT and have some scientists study him. Because even if he's not teleporting, certainly we need to find out what's going on with that brain. He then says that Barb showed up shortly thereafter. So now he's got her there at 8. He's holding the 8 o'clock time frame. Went from 9 to 8. Okay. He says that she stays a couple of hours and she left at around 10:30 or 11. In his last statement to police, didn't he say that Barb Janda spent the night? This is the detail, though, that really got to me. Defense attorney Buting asks him when he saw Bobby Dassey, how Bobby Dassey knew that he was going hunting. He asked him, did you talk to him about going hunting before? He said, no. He said, then how did Bobby Dassey know to tell police that you were going hunting? He says, oh, he must have seen me wearing my camo jacket. On a highway going 55? In a green pickup. I'm sorry, but all I would recognize is the car going that fast. And I notice a lot. He then says, well, he was slowing down to turn into my driveway because he was going to be hunting in the land behind my trailer. Scott Tadych just placed Bobby Dassey at his trailer on the night of the murder. People, do you understand what this could mean? He just gave away something very important. I'm going to let you think on that one before I really go into it, though. Okay? But in the first statement that he gave to police on November 10th of 2005, he told police that Scott Tadych passed Bobby Dassey near the Christmas tree stand close to the Avery's property. That's a difference of roughly 2 miles. That's not a mere inconsistency, folks. That's a flat out fucking lie. What can I tell you? Detective Buting then asks him if he attempted to sell the .22 to Jay Matheson, who is a coworker of his. Now, folks, I'm currently looking into these, these reports that Scott Tadych in the days after the arrest of Stephen Avery was behaving very erratically, very nervous, just really keyed up. And apparently a bunch of his coworkers saw this. Guess who behaves like that during a time like that? Somebody with something to hide. Yeah. Now, I'd like to remind you all that at the time of the murder, Scott Tadych worked at the Wisconsin aluminum foundry. And from what I understand, there's a ton of smelters and hot things around there, industrial grade. You know, the kind of fire that can do that kind of damage to human bone. Oh, Scotty boy, I am zeroing in, baby. I am zeroing in on you. I am going to see what I can do to dig up what I can on Mr. Tadych, and I will present my findings in a future video. In the meantime, I will leave the link to the trial transcript in the description of the video. His testimony starts on page 122. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next video.